Hey there, and welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're digging into something pretty specific in the permanent makeup world. It's about finding those pigments, the ones that look amazing right away and stay stable long term. We're looking at a piece called Revolutionize Your Permanent Makeup with Etalon Mix, the hybrid and mineral marvel. And our mission here is to unpack what makes this brand, Etalon Mix, claim to be so, revolutionary. We'll look at their pigment types, the benefits for artists and clients, and also how easy it is to get them, globally. Okay, let's get into it.
Yeah, in the PMU world, just keeping up isn't really enough anymore. Innovation is, it's pretty crucial. For professionals, it's about delivering truly outstanding results consistently. And for clients, it's about quality, sure, but also safety. That's paramount.
That's a really key point. The source we're looking at, it definitely pushes this idea of staring ahead, not just following trends, but actually achieving better outcomes. And Etalon Mix seems to be positioning itself right there at the forefront. So let's dive into what the source calls their core innovation. They use words like revolutionizing the industry with their innovative hybrid line and mineral-based inorganic pigments. Big claims. From your perspective, what really makes Etalon Mix different? What's the boundary they're pushing here?
Well, I think what's genuinely revolutionary starts with their hybrid line. To really get it, you need to understand the old dilemma in PMU. Artists often faced a choice, right? You had vibrant organic pigments. These are carbon-based. They give you that amazing initial color pop, but sometimes, they could fade unpredictably. Or you had the inorganic pigments. Mineral-derived, super stable, long-lasting, but maybe historically not quite the same initial color intensity. Etalon Mix's hybrid line, it's basically a game changer because it's this carefully engineered fusion. It blends the best bits of both, so you get that immediate rich color you expect from organics, but without sacrificing the long-term stability and integrity you get from the inorganics.
So it kind of eliminates that either situation for the artist.
Exactly. It takes away a major artistic trade-off.
Right. So getting the best of both straight off the bat for things like, say, delicate eyeliner or detailed lip work or even complex eyebrow shading sound like it simplifies things quite a bit for the artist choosing pigments.
It absolutely does. These hybrid pigments mean artists can tackle, a broader range of skin types, different conditions, and feel confident that the pigment's going to perform well and, importantly, age beautifully. Then the other side of their innovation coin is the pure mineral or inorganic pigments they offer. These are fundamentally different. They're made of inert compounds, things that occur naturally, often iron oxides, maybe titanium dioxide.
Okay. And the key benefit there, especially thinking about the clients.
Right.
We hear hypoallergenic a lot, but what does that practically mean with these pigments?
Well, the real insight with these mineral pigments is their inert nature because they don't have those carbon chains like organic pigments. They are just far less reactive in the skin. This makes them incredibly stable against fading or color shifting over time. And it also significantly cuts down the risk of allergic reactions or those unwanted color changes later on.
Yeah.
So when the source mentions hypoallergenic, stable, and vivid color options, it's really about offering, predictability. Unparalleled predictability, peace of mind for clients, and just consistent, reliable results for the artists. It underlines Etalon Mix's focus on both quality and safety.
Okay, so beyond the actual pigment science, what does this mean day to day? For the artist using them, for the clients receiving them, let's talk practical stuff. The source mentions convenience in a bottle. What's that about?
That's a good way to put it, actually. Their pigments come in these practical 5-milliliter bottles. And look, this isn't just about saving a bit of money. It seems quite strategic. It lets artists experiment more freely, try out a wider range of colors, maybe build up a really comprehensive palette, but without that, huge financial outlay or worrying about wasting larger bottles.
Yeah, I can see how that would be a big plus, especially if you're wanting to branch out, maybe try some new shades or techniques, but without committing too heavily up front. So whether you're experienced or just starting out, this smaller size gives you a good chance to explore. The source even points out specific mini sets they offer, like for brows or lips, or even complete sets. And combo deals with machines too. Seems designed to make it easy to get started or just add to your collection without loads of excess.
And that convenience, it actually stretches worldwide. Etalon Mix has built up a frankly, pretty impressive global reach. They make sure professionals pretty much everywhere can get hold of these pigments reliably. This includes supporting like multiple languages on their site, English, Spanish, Russian, and a whole load of different currencies. That's important in a specialized field like this.
Yep, definitely.
It means the product isn't just available, it's genuinely accessible to a really diverse international group of artists.
And those shipping benefits you mentioned earlier really highlight that global thinking. Free shipping, over $100 in the US, over $200 in Canada. That definitely shows they're serious about making it easy for artists to get their hands on the product wherever they are. Smooths out the whole process.
Right. And it's also worth pointing out, Etalon Mix seems to do more than just sell the pigments themselves. The source we looked at highlights that they provide quite a lot of additional resources, things like various color charts. And interestingly, not just their own, but from other big brands too, and also material safety data sheets, the MSDS, for a whole range of pigments. Again, not just theirs.
That's interesting. And it seems it's not just the technical data sheets either. They seem committed to education in the PMU community too. We saw mentions of specific color mixing courses, various tutorials, some paid, some free. That really does suggest they're invested in helping artists grow their skills, pushing the whole craft forward, not just selling bottles.
Yeah, if you connect the dots, it feels like Etalon Mix isn't aiming to be just another supplier. They seem to be positioning themselves more like a partner in the industry, providing the tools, the safety info, and the education. It feels geared towards empowering the artist.
Okay, so let's wrap this deep dive up then. Basically, Etalon Mix seems to stand out by pushing innovation with its hybrid tech and its reliable mineral options. They package it smartly for artists, make it globally accessible, and then back it all up with resources and education. So what's the bottom line for you listening? Whether you're a PMU professional or perhaps someone thinking about getting permanent makeup, understanding these kinds of advancements helps artists level up their work, get better, more precise results. And if you're a client, knowing about this stuff, it empowers you to make really informed choices about getting those beautiful, long-lasting results safely.
And that leads to, I think, an important question to ponder. As technology keeps moving forward, especially in fields like permanent makeup, how does staying genuinely informed about these specialized product innovations, like what Etalon Mix is doing, how does that really empower both the artists and the consumers? How does it help everyone achieve results that are consistently superior, safer, and ultimately more satisfying?
That is definitely something to think about. Consider how this conversation might shape your own approach, whether you're providing these services or seeking them out.